Let me turn you up though a little bit just in case.
Okay.
I turned you down like yesterday because Matt's mic was low.
Okay. All right. We should be live in like 30 seconds. Once this delay stops
I'm better than him.
and Shroud stops streaming. Let's see here.
Mike, did you see?
I did not see two.
Okay.
Alright, Shroud,
I
get out of
also
here.
don't
Find that tree.
Alright, here we go. MemeStream episode 3. Let's see. Who else? I can't see the chat. Alright, here we go. MemeStream episode 3. I can hear myself. This is off to a good start. What? I know, it's because I could hear my stream. I muted it. Don't worry, Mads. Bilbro has this under control. Alright, Sean's here.
What's up, Sean?
Who all has tuned in so far? I know Mads is here. Mads. Hang on, guys. We'll get started here in just a second. Okay. I've already updated memestream.cc for anyone who wants to follow along with the links in chat, and go ahead and hit that up. I'm just getting one or two last things finished, and then we will be ready to go. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember how I did the chat last time. I'm a member now. All right, cool. Oh, jeez. What, Mads? All right, Chris, you ready?
Yep.
Let's rock and roll. All right. It's Wednesday, my dudes. This week we're gonna cover. We're gonna go back over some last week's memes. Some Tide Pods, Forbidden Fruit. Those are still trucking. Weaker than last week, but still going along. Circle Game popped back up. We got Chris found a pretty dank Ben Swallow / Donald Trump meme. We got some more meme templates, as always. I think those are gonna get covered pretty much every week, as we see old ones, see new ones. They come in and out. As for new memes, we got some miscellaneous memes we thought were funny. We got a fan submission by Sean. It's a calculator. We got What's a Computer? You guys might have seen the new iPod Pro ad. We're going to cover, we saw some memes about that. Connect 4, always a good one. That one's been around for a while, but I think it's peaked this week. Chris brought up Skyrim stats, always funny. It's a pretty old one. Chris, how far did the Know Your Memes say those? Well, I guess not how far back. How old are those?
I think they started like this summer or so, like last summer, 2017.
Okay, so that's a solid length. That meme has some longevity. I guess it's kind of a template, but they're always doing it in different ways with different stuff. So it's more of like a meta. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of creative because there's so many like Skyrim skills. I mean, we'll go over it later, but there's so many skills that there's a lot of opportunity for creativity.
Right. I'd say it's too high effort to be a template, but they're pretty dank. And then Chris found some, well, by some I mean a pretty dank government shutdown meme, which I'm sure you guys will find more of while we're going over this. We got.
I was just gonna say, give credit to Sean on that one as well.
Oh, that was also Sean?
That was from him, yeah.
All right, I will do that. All right, let's get started. Chris, do you want to lead with Tide Pods, or do you want to? How do you want to do this? You want to alternate? What do you want to do this week?
Sure, I'll take over. Is it on the same? Yeah, it is. Okay, so the first one we got here is a meme about kind of the state of the nation with Tide Pods. Talking about how back in the day, your parents used to wash your mouth out with soap as punishment when you said a bad word. But now kids in 2018 doing it all on their own for fun.
Yes. It can't taste good. Like, I know they look tasty and that's the whole thing, but it has to just taste like hot garbage. By hot garbage, I guess I mean soap.
Have you ever tried one?
No, I think we have
I
some
mean,
downstairs.
people are always saying, "Don't knock it till you try it, man."
That is true. Hey, Mads, do we have Tide Pods downstairs? All right. I'm getting a solid no from the wife.
Guys, we're about to eat a Tide Pod live on stream. Stay
I'll do some investigating this week and see what I come up with for next week. Might see a suicide live on stream. I mean, eat a Tide Pod live on stream.
We would get so many viewers on Twitch if we
Like
ate a
advertised
Tide
it.
Pod. Eating Tide Pods alive.
Yeah. Chris found this dank guy. More forbidden fruit shenanigans.
Yeah. Aquarium gravel, that looks pretty tasty. You know what else looks tasty? The other kind of aquarium gravel. So maybe not gravel, maybe like those like polished glass
Oh, the
half
marbles?
stones. Yeah.
Yes, the like Moncala bead kind of things.
Yeah. Yeah, those look really good.
I feel like all that's gonna happen. You talking about these green ones? No, I think
Um,
now I'm here googling aquarium gravel. Oh jeez. I'm gonna get a text from the Illuminati that says "Don't fucking move." Oh, are you talking about these guys? I don't know if you're looking at the stream or not, but
yeah, I am. It's just a little delayed.
yes, because those things do look.
Oh
pretty
yeah. Yeah, those right there, I think.
Oh, we got Matt coming in. Oh, dude, Matt with just step 1 water, step 2 Kit Kat. I like that jump. They're like, what do we need that's edible but not that edible? Kit Kats. And then Tide Pods, and then we got some bleach. Here's the thing though, is bleach would just straight up kill you. Whereas there was like a 10-year-old Chinese kid who drank gasoline for quite a while because he wanted to get energy to become a transformer. And he just got brain damage. He didn't die.
I never knew that.
What is that formaldehyde? This magma. Sick. And then we were still covering the forbidden fruits, but as we were talking about the Skyrim stats, Sean threw just one that was hot fire into the into Twitch chat. So good job, Sean. Good find. Solid. I gotta collect all the links. Please hold, so we can throw them up in chat, or not chat. Words. Throw them back on the website. Sorry. Having a slow day. A slow day. It's been slow, but it's been good. Because you know why? Because it's a Wednesday.
Wednesday, my dude.
It is Wednesday. I'm having so much trouble here. Oh, see, there's Matt talking about how we forgot about Skyrim memes. Yeah, they're old. They have been hot lately. I'm into it. They're. Well, we'll talk about it more later. But I like them. I'm a fan. Solid fan. All right, what we got next, Chris?
Circle game, I think.
Oh yes. I hadn't seen much of the circle game this week, which honestly a little bit thankful for.
Yeah, I think it died. I actually have been seeing it a lot, personally, because I'm a Patriots fan, and there was this whole like controversy this week with Brady's hand being hurt. So like everybody was posting like stuff about his hand, and like there was a whole bunch of like circle posts about his hand.
Oh, was this his hand in the X-ray?
No, probably not.
Oh, because if it was his, we'd see a bunch of rings on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another meme about him having like 5 rings on his X-rayed hand.
Dude, I don't even watch sports ball, and I'm just on top of these memes.
There you go.
Oh man, breaking stuff. All right. I'm glad the circle game seems to be dying down a bit. It was, man, it was circly for a bit. A little too circly for comfort. I'm glad it's over. Are your coworkers still doing that? You said that your coworkers were doing that when we covered this.
Yeah,
I haven't
noticed them. I haven't noticed them doing it as much lately, but I think they still do try to get each other every now and then.
Nice.
I never see anybody like put their finger through the circle though. That's supposed to be like the way you counter it, but everybody does it from like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a rule that you have to be within like reaching distance of it for
within poking distance.
Yeah, because then, I mean, if you're gonna like walk up, then you're just gonna like stop doing it.
True.
And not let them like win the game.
True. I don't know.
Anyway.
I almost got Sean the other day in a stand-up, but he averted his eyes. He
Oh.
he peripheraled me, if you will, and then told me to get back to work because we were in a meeting. Can't blame him. All right, you found this Swallow. Do you want to cover that?
Sure. Ben Swallow. I haven't seen much Ben Swallow lately, actually. But this one is really good. I have seen a whole bunch of like memes involving Trump lately.
Yes.
So I think there's always plenty of that in 2017, 2018, going forward.
I think forever. I think we're just stuck with Trump memes.
Yeah. Well, it kind of makes you think like if we had like the internet as relevant as it was back in like 2000, would we have like Bush memes like this? We
Dude,
probably
yeah.
would.
Because we already had. I remember gifs of people throwing. Remember when that reporter threw a shoe at him during that press conference? I remember
Yeah.
seeing gifs of that and stuff. So like people were like trying to meme before memes were really MemeStream, you know.
Mhm.
So I think that Bush would have gotten. Oh, Matt has a good point in chat. Bush did 9/11. He was a meme all in and of itself.
That's true. That's true. Can't deny that. I mean, what happened to Tower 7? Jet fuel can't melt steel beams, man.
No, it cannot. Mads, what have you sent me? Sorry, got a message from Mads. Seemed stream pertaining to the stream. It confused me. It confused me as much as when I heard Bush try to say that jet fuel melted all those steel beams. And I think maybe Bush being kind of memey is how we're in the predicament we are today with Trump, because we were like, well, we already had a meme tier president. What if we elect a president with memes? And they thought it would be fine.
Maybe this is just an example of history repeating itself, though.
Maybe it is. That's a pretty fast repetition. Hope we can pull out of that spiral.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll see. I did see another Swole Kylo Ren meme this morning, I think. But then I was like, maybe those memes are too old, but clearly not. I think it was like how to get wide. Yeah, here it was. It wasn't even a meme. It was just it was just someone made a video that was like how to get wide like Kylo Ren. Dude. Yeah, right at like 57 seconds. Rough. That's what it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What did they do? Like why did they make him look so wide in that movie?
I think it's just because they pulled his pants up so high and they like went down a little bit or something. I don't know. It's also probably the camera angle.
Yeah.
Then they also like drew attention to it because she like said like, "Hey, put a smock on" or something like that.
Oh, apparently Corridor Digital is a person, not someone. We're offending Sean. I didn't know who he was, Sean. So he's even if he's important, he's still someone. I'm not gonna get in the weeds here. We got memes to cover. So we've been talking about meme templates a lot. Chris managed to find a thing that covers the meme templates. Well, at least it covers a bunch of the meme templates and just like describes them and talks about how they're different. And the only thing that I have some issues with it. It's mostly accurate, but it's also kind of not accurate because that unzips meme, that's pretty new, right, Chris?
Yeah, that is pretty new. And I'm not really sure. It says right here that the unzips meme and the Drake are pretty much the same meme, but I don't really know because there's a very sexual connotation to the unzips one.
Yeah.
That there isn't necessarily with Drake. So it's kind of like, a square is a rectangle, but not all rectangles are squares kind of thing.
Because Drake is just like, I don't want it, I do want it. Whereas Matt Pat is like, I don't want to fuck it, I do want to fuck it. You know?
Exactly.
Very
Yeah.
different. Massive difference. And I think that
I d-
should not be understated.
Yeah, I do think on the next one, it's pretty accurate description. Almost the same for the two, but it works well only with self-destructive behaviors. So
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
you need water, but you're going to get like some crazy thing.
Yeah, and I'd say that at least in the context of the next one, with like the car taking exit 12, when I first saw it, it was also in the same context of self-destructive behavior, and I think that it works the best in the context of self-destructive behavior.
Yeah, I don't think for whatever reason the desert one is like, I don't think it really took off too well.
I don't think so either. I think because it's too limited. I think it only works for self-destructive behavior, whereas the car turning one works for a lot of things, even other meme templates, but also covers the self-destructive behavior.
Yeah, and there's something just more likable about the car one, I think, than the Heat desert one.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Dude, this one was
It looks
hot
more fun.
for a while. Yeah, it does look
Oh,
fun.
the girl in the red dress.
Yes, girl in the red dress. And it says it's talking about having a reason to be angry at the subject, but I don't know that face. I don't know if it's really anger so much as like betrayal.
Yeah, yeah, anger, betrayal. Yeah,
I think they definitely go hand in hand, but I think it's more of a betrayal than anything else. I have pretty large qualms about door guard guy. I don't think it has anything to do with how impressive it is. Normally, it had to do with like self-destructive or not self-destructive. It didn't usually make the. I'm butchering this. The second one wasn't usually something more impressive. It usually was a step too far.
yeah, like an over the top thing.
Yes.
Just like beyond. It's kind of like the brain meme where you just go like beyond any reasonable expectations, and then you get in the door.
Like this, being sexy. I study the blade. Shit like that. You know.
I have to wait for it to catch up.
Oh, my bad.
But oh yeah.
It's not usually slightly impressive. Maybe, and you know what? Maybe it started with slightly impressive, way more impressive. But it turned into normal thing that any reasonable person would do, ridiculous thing that no one would do. And maybe that's how that's how the expanding brain meme was spawned, is because it spun off of Doorguard meme.
Yeah, I think it was like this summer that brain meme really took off.
Yeah.
That brain meme like was huge for like that entire like month.
It was big for a while, and so was Doorguard meme. And I mean, Drake is still a classic. I still see Doorguard a lot. But yeah, expanding brain meme was fantastic. Have you seen the one where it's about copying and pasting?
I don't think so. Maybe.
The final step is like plug mouse into computer, right click, copy, unplug mouse, plug into new computer, right click, paste.
Oh, a brain meme. I thought you meant the copy and paste part was a meme template in itself.
No, sorry. Oh, dude, here's a perfect example of the brain memes. Upvoting quality posts, upvoting shit posts, upvoting you have been visited by memes, and upvoting expanding brain memes.
Self-aware meme.
Shrek, B-Movie, Cat in the Hat, 2016, 1 and 2. Are there movies called 2016? Do I just not understand that? Okay.
I guess so.
This is a solid combo of expanding brain meme and whomsted. How did that start?
I don't know. I think it kind of reminds me of like the people who like replace everything with B, like the emoji.
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
I've never understood.
I think it actually started out of like people would really do that, like the Bloods gang would change all their B's to like those B, and somebody picked up on that and like just started memeing with it.
Oh God, why? Too much. Too much, sir. Do you want to cover this last guy? I honestly don't know much about him. I saw it recently, but it appears old.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Original meme thing.
Yeah, it's from some movie or TV show. I don't remember where exactly. I think it's some movie. And this guy is like in the movie, I think they can like shapeshift or something. So he says, I prefer you the original way, or like the real original way.
Oh,
And
okay.
like this girl like shapeshifts like 2 or 3 times.
Gotcha.
And so
X-Men
people have
First
like
Class. That's what Matt's saying.
yeah, and people have uh transformed it into this meme where you prefer the original meme, no, the original meme, and then finally the other meme. I don't really think that this should be here though, because you're talking about template memes where you just have like X is better than Y. Like all the others where like X is better than Y, and then right here it's like kind of different. This is like a more meta thing.
Agreed. Now that Matt mentions X-Men's First Class, I think I remember that. It was with the blue lady. I think she's shifting around. I don't know.
I definitely watched that movie. It's been a while though.
Agreed. I think it came out a couple years ago.
I think it came out like 6 years ago.
That's a long time. Mystique. Thank you, Matt. Played. Oh, Jennifer Lawrence was in that. Good call. All right. Comments are not showing up on screen. All right. Please hold. Here, Chris. While I fix this, you wanna slide on into these Spidey templates?
Yeah, are you gonna open them on the
I have, yes.
stream? Okay. So we've got another meta meme on the templates here with all the Spider-Men pointing at each other. This has been a meme for a long time. It's just kind of like a state of memes right now, where you've got everybody using the same template, X is better than Y, in different ways.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to say on this meme, Billy?
No, not really. I just am a huge fan of Spidey meme. When I saw it pulling up, Spidey meme combined with meme templates, I figured it just had to go in. You guys haven't ever looked at Spidey memes on Reddit? I think it's just /r/Spidey meme. They're fantastic. It's mostly reposts, but they're so good it doesn't matter. They're always funny.
Yeah, I remember there was a really big one with Spidey memes where he was like working or something. Remember?
He was working.
But I remember I seem to remember that as like a popular meme originating from that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd believe it. I'd buy it.
Let me see if I can find it.
I may have fixed Twitch chat. To be determined.
Okay. I just googled twerking Spider-Man. That was not the move.
At least you didn't do it at work. Alright. Wait.
Alright, the next one we got is these Illuminati don't move memes, where you have like some great insight and then the Illuminati texts you, don't fucking move.
Oh, I have messed up the I put the link in twice for Spidey meme. Hang on, guys. Throw it up on the stream right quick. This guy. I'll fix it while we're. Alright, yeah, we're good, Chris. Sorry.
But yeah, this is kind of a template meme. But it's pretty good one. I'm a big fan. It's not just X versus Y. In this one, you text somebody something insightful, and then the Illuminati is like, don't fucking move. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these memes. They've been on the rise lately. They're like super hot.
They are super hot, and they always catch me off guard. They're mostly on Me IRL, I think. But man, dude, the stuff on Me IRL never really gets old. Well, whenever they come out with new stuff, the new stuff is always good, and then they beat it to death hard. All right, if you guys refresh your page, I believe I have fixed that link. Find out. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Sorry, what?
Pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for this next one. It's the gun silencer meme. I've been seeing a lot of it lately.
Where do you see it?
I don't know.
What
I feel
subs
like
do I
just
need to
see it
sub to?
top of Reddit. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been seeing it quite a bit recently, and it's decent. I didn't get it at first. It kind of takes a little while to get because it's not easy to see the silencer at the bottom.
It took me when you first sent me these earlier today. I had no fucking idea what was going on. Not gonna lie.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Just mama pistol and daddy pistol silencing their kid pistol.
Chris, did your parents ever put duct tape over your mouth? Or friends' parents or
No.
anything? Well, sounds like you weren't annoying.
Well,
my
siblings put duct tape on my mouth, but not like
okay.
my parents.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, you were the baby, so it didn't work.
It didn't work. No, I just like licked it off. I guess they need to like duct tape like your entire head or something. I don't know.
I think they just got to keep your lips closed while they tape. I got my mouth taped shut at a friend's house a couple times. His dad was a little grumpy pants, to say the least. And my friend and I were very high energy. The same friend, the first time he came over to my house, locked my dad out of the house, and then mocked him through the all-glass front door.
It's pretty good.
I can't say we were like easy
wild
to chaperone. And I also can't say I did not deserve to have my mouth taped shut, but it happened.
Fair enough. I think we covered that one meme earlier where it was like parents in 1985 told their kids to wash their mouth out with soap. I think I had to do that like once or twice.
Oh, really? I don't think I ever had to do that. But I like that this meme also is shitting on 9gag because one of my coworkers is a little older. By that I mean 30. And he gets all of his memes on 9gag, and he'll like send them to us, being like, "Haha, look at these funny pictures I found," and we're all like, "Dude, that was on Reddit like 6 months ago," and it's finally just circled back around to 9gag.
Yeah, I mean, I've never personally used 9gag, but I've seen examples of them recycling old memes. They're probably gonna get around to like Yugon and Knuckles pretty soon.
Yeah, that one, man, that one's fading hard. I mean, it as we talked about last week, normified heavily, but
yeah, I've seen a lot of people. Their like opinions have changed on it. Like they've started to really not like that meme at all anymore.
Well, it was funny at first, but at some point you got to realize that it's just people like shitting up whole entire communities. And then I think once they got tired of them doing that all the time, they just wanted to be like. At some point, people were just like, "All right, I just want to like play VRChat, and not have to deal with a horde of do you know the way."
Yeah, I feel you.
Plus, once coworkers and bosses and parents start asking you if you know the way, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, just one of those can ruin it.
Yes.
You see it in like stores and stuff, and like companies trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the fastest way to kill memes. Memes are from the people. It's like anti-propaganda. Yeah, from the people, by the people. And then every once in a while companies are like, "Hey, maybe we can make money off this." And it's the fastest way to get a community to drop a meme, in my opinion. Did you find this particular gun meme on Me IRL?
I think it was on Dank Memes actually.
Okay.
Or either that or Meme Economy. It might have been Meme Economy actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it was Meme Economy. That makes the most sense because they're always talking about meme formats, and normies, and I don't know if they talk about game mods, but I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it.
I wouldn't either.
There's probably a lot of subreddits that call their mods gay.
Dude, I think that's like every subreddit. Nobody, because mods are people that are volunteering to keep a bunch of redditors in line, and dude, you couldn't pay me to do it. I don't know how they get around it. I guess automod helps maybe, makes it like manageable.
I would not want to deal with that.
Dude, I wouldn't either. All right, guys, time for some dank new memes.
Onto the fresh stuff.
The fresh stuff. We got some creamy memes lined up this week. All right, let's gonna open with this calculator submission. We're gonna go a little out of order. We'll open up with calculator by Sean. Chris, you said he sent this to you. You want to cover it?
Sure. Get it open real quick. Oh, I see it on the street. So, yeah, it's kind of like a I don't know. I remember playing on the calculator and doing all sorts of stuff. I didn't know you could do this kind of thing.
Did you ever have kids that would sideload Mario onto it?
No, because no one in my high school was that smart.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I heard about that. That would be pretty awesome, and I wish I could go back in time and be the kid who put it on there.
Yeah, looking back, people would like program their calculators with all the like equations for the tests and stuff, and I was like, how did they do that? Are they hackers? They got to be so smart. And now that I'm a software engineer, I'm like, oh, it was just functions. It was literally just functions.
Yeah, put it in there.
Yeah.
Although I do remember that we had to like clear out our memory. We had to like do the like.
Oh, you did. Your teacher like had to watch you clear it.
Yeah, well, we had to show them like mem cleared, that whole like mem cleared at the top of the calculator. I don't know if there's any way around that. If you could just like type in mem cleared and
yeah, dude. I had a kid. I knew a kid in my class who wrote a function that just printed mem cleared.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really need to cheat in high school. I just waited for college until that, you know. Just kidding.
If you got to cheat in high school, man, you're fucking up.
Yeah. I feel like in college they didn't really ever check. I guess there was an honor code at our college, but
yeah. Now, well, I don't remember having to do the mem cleared in high school, but I do remember having to do it in college, like in Cal 2, maybe. I don't know. All right, we got some more Star Wars memes, and I got this one. This one hits particularly close to home because even like the only frozen like microwave food we ever really get are Hungry Man's. We always get the same kind, and the instructions are always the same: microwave for 4 minutes, take out the brownie, microwave for 3 minutes. And even still, I'll throw away the box, and then when the timer goes off the first time, I'm like, "Fuck! How long do I put it in for the second time?" And I have to dig the box out of the trash, only to be like, "Oh yeah, 3 minutes," and then throw the box back away again.
Yeah, I'm pretty frequently, I get a lot of them for work, and like I'll throw it away and then I'll like put in the microwave for how long it set it to do, and then I'll do the same thing, take it out of the trash.
Yeah.
and like read it again, and then sometimes it will be like a third thing, and I'm like, wait, how long was I supposed to let it cool, or like whatever.
You gotta dig it out of the trash again.
Yeah, I feel like I've done it. I feel like I've gone back twice, at least once before.
Matt found a variant of this. I don't know if you want to snag it out of the Twitch chat, but yeah, I guess this is the new meme template. Should we include? Oh, Matt.
This is a bit of an edgy meme here, right here.
Yeah, it is a little edgy, a little dark but dank. To me IRL, for me IRL, if you will.
Yeah, pretty dank. I can relate though.
Someone's over there on fucking Know Your Meme. Oh, look, we got a watermark. Who created this?
Oh, remember when iPod Touch was like the best shit ever?
Yeah, dude, I had I took it to school with me. I had a phone, and then I had an iPod, and the iPod had all the games, and the phone was for texting.
I remember there was a point in time when I like always had like 5 things with me at all times, and I'm like always misplacing stuff, so I would like count my shit in my pockets and make sure I had 5. It was like my iPod Touch, my phone, my headphones, my wallet, and like my keys. I think that was it. I think those were the 5 things I need to have on
Dude,
me.
I believe it. And speaking of headphones, headphone meme. I saw this
They're a
earlier
headphone
today,
meme?
and it took me a solid like 30 seconds to figure out what the fuck I was looking at. And once I did, giggles all around. It totally caught me off guard.
Okay, I didn't realize that was headphones at first. I just thought that was like you put things in your pocket and they instantly get tangled.
Well, they do,
then-
but it's like his hand veins, you know. He puts his hand in, and then shit gets tangled.
Yeah, there's something like very uncomfortable for me, like looking at this meme though. I don't like the look of those tangled veins.
I think it's because the
like-
human brain like knows what human anatomy is supposed to look like, and that's why if you draw like a shitty hand and look at it, your brain's like, no, it's not right. And I
yeah,
think the
that's
same.
what's going on.
I think it's the same. Your brain's just like, that's not how veins work. That's not how veins work. It's just panic.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on for me. That's whew.
All right, stop looking, Chris.
It's kind of like a train wreck. You have to look, you know.
Yeah, dude. Yes. So there's my grandpa grew up on a dairy farm in northern Alabama. And he's still like the property's still in the family. He doesn't own his share anymore. He had a bunch of siblings. He ended up selling his share to his brother. Anyways, there's some train tracks that run right across it, or right next to it. I guess they're like adjacent. And one day there was a train wreck. And I don't remember if it was a derailment or trains hit each other. I don't know, but my great uncle was up there when it happened. And he loves telling the story, but people always ask like what it sounded like. He's always like, it sounded like a train wreck. That story fell flat. I'm sorry. I made you guys listen to that.
I just thought there was going to be like one more part to it.
No, that
Sounded-
was it. It just sounded like a train wreck. Like what else would it sound like?
What does it sound like though? I've never heard a train wreck before.
It just sound like Here you go, Chris.
Oh my god. I hate this commercial. It's
I know.
so bad.
I know. We'll get there. Hang on. First, we gotta listen to a train wreck just for quiz.
It's only coming up with that like terrible movie that came out a couple years ago. I never watched it actually. But
Turn on your stream sound for a sec. This sounds terrible.
It's very staticky. I never knew train wreck sounded like.
I think it's just like the screeching of the tires. Are they called tires? Are they wheels? I think they're wheels. Uh-oh! That was underwhelming. Alright. So much for that!
That was probably the most underwhelming video.
I know, dude. I thought it was gonna be like... That was disappointing. Wow. Well, I guess that's what it sounds like, though. Now we know. Sounds like trains.
Yeah, and now when people ask us what a train wreck sounds like, we can just say it sounded like a train wreck.
Sounded like it sounded like screeching and then a boop. Yeah. So this ad, I hadn't seen this since I don't have cable, so I don't really watch TV that much. But I ran across this ad and I was like, all right, what's this about? I'm on Reddit and looking at ads. And then I read through the comments, and the comments were people just fucking livid about this thing. Just by the end of the thread, I knew exactly what happened in the commercial without having seen the commercial. People were just so angry. I'm gonna throw it up here so you guys can see it. Because man, is it? Ooh, Apple, come on.
Yeah, it really grinds my gears. I do watch a little bit of cable, mostly just sports, but like it's all over those. Like it's every other commercial. It seems like it's this commercial, and it's like so smug and like pretentious. It's annoying.
And like you and I were talking about this earlier. It was almost an awesome commercial. It was so close.
Yeah.
And instead, it was just hot garbage.
Yeah, it's unrealistic too. Like, there's 5-year-olds that know what a computer is.
And know that an iPad is a computer. She's been using it as a computer all fucking day long.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh, here we go.
what you doing on your computer?
What's a computer?
What a dick. What a dick, dude. That poor girl. So, Nurse Ratched in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. She did such a good job playing an evil character that she had trouble finding work for like the rest of her career because everyone just looked at her and associated her with just a huge dick. And I have a feeling that's gonna happen to this kid because man, Apple fucked up. And the thing is like, it's a computer. Why would you try to pretend that the thing you're selling, the computer you're selling, isn't a computer?
I don't know, man. Apple, a computer company, quote, what's a computer? End quote.
Yeah, for real. I don't know where they think they're getting a win out of this. I don't know. I don't even think this is a meme. I just wanted to yell about it for a little bit. Oh, courage is what happened, according to Sean. Yeah, man, taking the headphone jacks out of shit, telling, what's the computer? Yeah, don't be a dick to your neighbors. She was just interested in your life. Fuck.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. She has like a really, and I know it's not like her fault at all, but like the way that they dressed her and all that stuff, she just like looks really annoying too. And maybe it's because she says, what's a computer as well.
Very
But-
punchable.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but you know, she's like a 12-year-old girl. So
I mean, obviously I
didn't wanna say
wouldn't
that.
punch her, but they dressed her and had her behave in a fashion that was very punchable.
Exactly.
Yeah. Whew. Man, Apple, get good. Put the headphone jack back, for fuck's sake. I don't want a thinner phone. I want a phone that'll have a battery that'll last from when I wake up until when I'm done looking at memes and ready to go to bed. That's all I want. I feel like it's not a lot to ask. Just come on. Get good, Apple. All right, Connect 4 memes. I've been seeing these things all week, and they always make me laugh. They're fantastic. Chris, did you play Connect 4 as a kid?
Yeah, we played some Connect 4. There's like a trick to like always like tie or win it though.
Yeah, it's kind of like tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, so once you learn the trick, and if you're playing against someone who knows the trick, then it's kind of like pointless.
Yeah, it's like solved, but by children.
Yeah.
Well, because I guess it is just tic-tac-toe, right?
Yeah, it's like bigger tic-tac-toe.
Instead of a 3x3 grid, it's like a what? 6x6?
But like with tic-tac-toe, you can place your marker anywhere, but with this game, you can only
Oh, you gotta
place it
stack
where-
them. That's right.
yeah, where gravity allows it to be placed.
So maybe it's even simpler than tic-tac-toe.
I seem to remember like because tic-tac-toe is a 3x3 board, it's much easier to understand, whereas this game is like
It's
4x4,
good
so
for
it's,
children
like,
under
more-
like 7.
Well, yeah, well anybody can play it, but like
I mean, children
mastering
under
it.
7 can't like figure out the way to tie all the time.
yeah, I mean they probably could, honestly.
Yeah,
Smart like 6-year-old.
that's true.
But-
I like the variation in these memes. It's just fantastic though, all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of like a Photoshop test your abilities kind of thing.
Like a Photoshop
A little
battle.
bit. Yeah.
It is. I'd agree with that. It is kind of like a Photoshop battle. Pretty solid. People did a good job with these. I'm impressed. I don't really have that much more to say about these. They're funny. They always catch me off guard. Because, like, who the fuck thinks to make Connect 4 a meme? It doesn't go much further than that.
It's also kind of like a nostalgia meme. Like you get certain memes that like try to capitalize on people's nostalgia for certain things, and I think that's kind of what they're going for.
That's fair. Yeah, I think so. Because I think everybody played Connect 4 as a child. Maybe not everyone like figured it out, but everyone definitely played it.
Yeah, and I mean, it was pretty fun if like you knew like the trick to always win if people were like unaware and people would just play randomly, so then you
Yeah.
just always win.
True. It was great if you were the older sibling. Because it was just
Yeah.
like free board game wins. They might beat you at Monopoly, but fuck them, you could beat them at Connect 4. Alright, you want to get into some Skyrim memes?
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
So this meme has been around for a while, these Skyrim. I think I was looking it up earlier and it's been around since like 2014. But recently it's been really hot. There have been a few that have come up that were like top posts on Reddit.
Yeah, it's had a massive resurgence.
The prison escapee convinces cop that he's a jogger. That was apparently the origin meme of the Skyrim skills tree thing. And I kind of like it because on the one hand, it is a template meme, but on the other hand, Skyrim has so many skills that like
It's
there's a
kinda high
lot of
effort.
like room. Yes, there's a lot of room for creativity, a lot
Yeah.
of room for expansion there.
High variation. And also, I like how it plays into in Skyrim, if you got your speech to 100, you could do shit like that. Or if you got illusion to 100, you could just, like, walk into a room and no one would know you were there. Shit like that. Just do outlandish things that would normally be impossible. Like the 10-year-old that convinces the police that he's a dwarf that has forgotten his license. Like, what? How do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe people don't know like what a dwarf is, or they don't like, question it.
Because they don't want to like accidentally be offensive or something.
Yeah, because of the political climate and all that. But like, I mean, pretty clear whether you're a 10-year-old child or
Yeah.
a dwarf. Unless
Right.
he was a 10-year-old dwarf, and that'd be different.
That would be different. Maybe he was, but I feel like no. All right, Matt, what you got for us? Classic government memes.
I feel like the presidents have been a big topic in memes.
They have been. It's the low-hanging fruit of memes, I believe. Oh shit! Look what Matt just found.
Got him.
There's no denying. How did that conspiracy even start?
There's a huge documentary. I remember that's the first time that I heard about it, and I watched it first when I was like 14 years old or something, and I like totally believed it too, for like a day, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Before you know that the TV can lie.
Yeah, well, it was just like I was in a very influential place in my life, and maybe it was longer than a day, maybe it was like a week I believed it, and then I was like thinking about it, and then I was like, nah.
Maybe no.
Yeah, but I don't know. I know there was like that whole like Zeitgeist documentary and like the Loose Change or something like that. That's a whole different podcast in and of itself, discussing the conspiracy theories.
Discussing Bush did 9/11, or just conspiracy
Yeah.
theories in general.
Yeah, there probably are podcasts already that talk about that.
Dude, I'm
Probably
sure.
find one.
I'm sure. I love to just like make up conspiracy theories sometimes and just see how far they get. Almost always nowhere. It's almost always nowhere. But I see you still gotta try, you know. Keep the dream alive.
Yeah.
How the
There
fuck?
was
Are you looking at this one?
the most recent.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, the most recent conspiracy theory that I've heard of is that the whole Las Vegas shooting was like a inside FBI job.
Well, why? Who are they targeting?
I don't know. But like people were all upset about it because it didn't make sense for that guy to do that, and it's impossible to hit those shots from so high and like all this other random stuff.
I think people just don't understand how ballistics works.
Yeah.
Says a guy who doesn't really know how ballistics works. So take that with a grain of
Yeah.
salt.
That last one that Matt sent, I think
Yeah.
that's based on like a true story where like he actually does that for like 4 years. Which is
What?
crazy to think about. I don't know how you get away with that.
Yeah, dude, that would take a lot of time. You'd have to get in so early. And then sneak the boss's coffee away from him. How did he do it? I just want to.
I have
I just
no
want
idea.
to. I just want to go talk to that guy and be like, how'd you do
Maybe
it?
his boss has like a special pot of coffee and he got in early every day. I don't know. But why would you have coffee pre-made? Like why?
What kind of scrub does that? Yeah.
I have no idea. But apparently this was a true thing, I think. I remember reading about it and
I
there
don't
were
know.
like
I don't know if you
verified
could
reports.
hear Mads in the background, but she just said it would get old at some point. And she's right. Like, if you hate your boss that fucking much, get a different job.
Would it get old though? I don't know, because vengeance feels pretty good. I'm mostly kidding. But yeah, I mean, probably be sore.
Yeah, right? Every day for 4 years? Like, you gotta take a day off sometimes. Maybe he didn't do it on the weekends. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Sears catalog, Jesus.
I think we've all been there.
But why though? Yeah, true. Wait, all been to Sears? I've been to Sears.
Children of the internet aren't going to understand that meme though. Like the kids growing up these days.
Oh no, dude. They're not
Never
at all.
had to deal with that. I mean, maybe they'd have to deal with the Victoria's Secret and Sears if their parents like figure out how to kids block their devices, but
there's
yeah,
no
I don't know.
fucking
There's
way.
always ways. There's
Yeah.
always ways around those.
Yeah, for real. I remember there was a kid at my high school whose aunt or uncle, or I think it was his aunt, would buy him like porn mags, and then he would sell them to other kids at school for like $85 a pop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I remember, I only know this because I wandered into the bathroom one time when he was selling them to another guy, and he was buying like 5, which means he was spending like $425 on old school
That's
porn mags. Like, what
ridiculous.
the fuck? That's like Christmas and birthday money, all just like, boom, yeah, let's buy some just fucking hustlers.
Yeah, that's so bad.
It'd be cheaper if you just paid a homeless guy to buy them for you, you know? I don't...
Yeah. Or you could just like, I don't know.
I don't either. I didn't understand at the time. I still don't understand now. Every once in a while I think back on it and I'm just like, what the fuck were those kids doing? Well, the kid selling, I can't fault him. He was making bank. But the kid buying, like, what were you doing, man?
I feel like you could just like go to Verizon and like buy a phone plan.
Yeah,
whatever.
you could buy a burner, like a burner smartphone for that kind of money. Man, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Scrubs.
Ooh, that's crazy.
It is crazy. All right, I think we
Maybe
only
it's-
got... Oh, wait, sorry, what?
I was gonna say maybe his parents were like technical and like found a way to like block that shit on the internet
Maybe they were,
on
man.
their like home network.
Could be. Always a possibility. Always a possibility. All right, guys, we got one more meme. It's going to be kind of a shorter show today, and it's government shutdown. Which most of us work in IT. Well, we're software engineers, but which means we're IT when we go home for Thanksgiving. And man, turning shit off and turning shit back on again works way too well all the time. But you know what? I don't know that it works at the national level.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Did you see that Trump agreed to interview under oath with Mueller today?
No, I didn't. That's pretty crazy.
I'm curious as to how that's going to go.
Yeah, well, he'll just testify that he's like the greatest. He's one of the greatest people that he knows. Everybody says it. So, what's the issue?
What's the issue indeed? 404 government not found. Well, I feel like he's just going to talk in circles and then like get himself in okay, even if he's innocent, he's not. I feel like he's gonna talk in circles and just say say that he did it. You know, like, oh yeah, I worked with the Russians. I'm great friends with Putin. You know, he's a good guy. He's gonna say something fucking stupid under oath and get wrecked, whether he did it or not. It seems like a fucking home run for the FBI, just getting that guy to talk.
I mean, he is going to be like super coached into like not saying anything to like fuck himself over, but still,
He
I don't
doesn't
know. I
seem like the
still
kind of
think
guy
he
to
will.
listen to his lawyers.
That's true. I like in the meme we have where Trump's telling him to turn it back on or turn it off and back on again. His like eyes, like they expanded his eyes. It's really funny.
It is really funny. That just bug-eyed like wop face, fucking hilarious. Dude,
Yeah, they just made it his eyes like twice as big as they should be.
dude, his hair is so weird. It freaks me out.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it his? Is it like a weird? Is it a womp rat? Like I don't.
I think it's his, and he has like a weird comb over, and he also like colors it. He has the color, and he's like 75 years old. But
He's
I don't know.
75.
Like 73, something like that.
Trump Casino shut down. Trump Steaks shut down. Trump University shut down. All around the country like I run my businesses. Trump government shut down. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Yeah, I like how there's all these instances of Trump criticizing Trump. So he's like,
Dude, yes.
back in 2013, he's like criticizing the government shutdown or whatever. He's criticizing like Obama for golfing, and he's golfing all the time.
Dude, like all he does is
Something like
golf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump criticizes Trump. It's fucking ridiculous. The man, I don't. That is why I think that it's a home run for Mueller. Because whether or not Trump did anything, which I'm pretty sure he did, but you know, obviously we don't know. He's just gonna fucking. He'll say that he didn't do it, and then like. And then Mueller could probably just literally he'd just be like, well, but it seems like a good thing to do, and then Trump would just be like, oh yeah, well I did it. You know. I think it'd be as simple as that.
Yeah.
Well,
Great. I think that about covers all the
got
all the
anything
memes
else?
of the
Oh, sorry.
not here.
I'll
here.
stop cutting you off. God, man, I keep cutting you off.
No, I was just trying to close this out. I was just saying that I think that about covers all the memes we had.
I think it does. Let's finish up with a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
The true power of the Wednesday spirit. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Powerful.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.